We're going to be doing a French braided headband today. I think it's a great look. It's really easy to make it an everyday wearable look or kind of translate it for more funky party look. There are 100 different ways that you can do it. So we're going to start here on the small side of our part, and we're going to create a headband. We're going to French braid all the way around, and then on the other side we're going to French braid all the way around the other side of the head. So because it is such a big braid, I'm actually going to start with kind of bigger sections this time. So I'm going to take from the top of her ear up to her part line, and this will create our first section of hair. One thing to keep in mind as you're braiding is you do want to keep close to the head, especially as we start to round around the bottom of the head. You'll be sure to move your hands to wherever you're going to be. We're going to be incorporating hair from almost a center point, the very tip top of your head. So each section, no matter where the braid is going to come from the same section. So top of the ear to the part, we are going to section it in 3 sections. And this is going to be a inside out braid or a Dutch braid, which just means you're going to be able to see the braid on the outside of your hair. So I'm going to take and I'm going to cross over or underneath the bottom hair, top underneath the middle, bottom underneath the middle, and incorporate into this bottom section. Pretty big section of hair. And then same with the top section, and remember we're going from the very tip of the head. So we're just going to bring that in. Pretty big section also. You want a nice big braid. Put it underneath that middle section. So bottom part, we're going to incorporate it into the bottom section, going underneath the middle part. And then we're starting to round the back of the head. So you notice that you're going to have to kind of move your arms backwards. And also as we get towards the back of the ear, we're going to start moving down the head also. So I'm going to incorporate hair from the nape of her neck into my bottom section here. And then I'm just going to cross it underneath. So now we're almost to the center back of the head. So we have started to round the back of the head, and we remember are still pulling from this one point. This will be our last section, probably back here, before we start the other side of the braid. So I'm just going to incorporate that into that top section and fold it under. And then pulling our last bit of hair from the top section of this side. And then I'm actually just going to create a regular braid till the end. And the reason I'm doing that is it's going to hold this section nice and tight as you work on your next section. And the reason I do this in 2 sections is because when you're doing it on yourself at home, it's very difficult to kind of transition to the back of the head and then continue working around the front. And this gives the same look, and it's a little bit easier for you. And then I'm going to finish the end with just a clear rubber band. So as you can see, we have started the half of our headband. So we started at the front and we ended right in the middle of the back of the head.